Hello and welcome to heliosblog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. Today, Patrice O'Neal talks about how there's nothing worse than going out with an ish. Let's get into it.
The reason she's alone is because she's difficult.
Women are not accepting the bare minimum.
Women fuck men they respect.
All the women who say things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man, like, y'all impress me.
Women just gaslight each other and say what they want to hear.
Fattish. She's ish.
Smartish.
Nothing worse than ish.
And she's not good enough to be, a little chubby.
She's fucking a mess. And he took her kids in. This bitch came in with complete. She had a complete furniture set. Sometimes I go, look, my bitch got a kid. It's like, okay, it's.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Don't ever date or marry a single mother. Just trust me.
The table. This bitch comes in with a complete
armoire.
This nigga came in. He's handling his business with her, but he didn't believe in himself so much. Mm-hmm. Like, your girl's hot, which means you have a belief in yourself.
That's right.
Your girl's hot. You have a belief in yourself. If you come in this motherfucker taking care of a piglet, of an ish and her children, you don't have belief. He still don't believe he's that great.
I love
so we gotta stay away from the
ishes.
No issues.
No. The principle is this. You as a man need to believe and understand your own value. If you're going to be with a girl who's overweight, who's weak, who doesn't do anything, she reflects on you, right? You're not strong enough to get the sort of behavior that you want out of the girl. Because if you were, she wouldn't look like that. She wouldn't act like that. She wouldn't dress like that.
Don't go down the ish road.
The relationship takes that he comes up with are so perfect.
Well, what were you saying about your lady in the back room before the show?
Yeah, she's getting a little fat, but she'll lose it because she hates being fat. And I help the cause by not enabling her when she goes, would you leave me if I got fat? I would have to, sweetie, because you're not a fat bitch. If I was to go out with Mandisa, different. She is a fat bitch. But she can't get fatter than she's fat. But my girl is a hot bitch. So fat is not in her. That's
Are you
not
saying
used to
fat bitches know how to handle their fat bitchness?
They are fat.
They're
You're
fat.
A fat girl.
If you get a hot
No comment. I'll get demonetized. Let's continue.
chick that becomes fat, she don't know how to be a fat bitch.
And that's why you win.
Hold on. I'm good with some analogies here. It's kind of like if you're a blind guy, your hearing gets much better.
Yes.
So if you're a fat bitch, you already know you're a fat bitch, so something else in your personality takes over, man.
Exactly.
Wow,
exactly. Your
that's
something
good.
is better, Opie. And I've had my share of fat girls. I like fat girls actually when they're fat. Like when what's her name from Top Model? Takara. Like I wouldn't want her any other way than just what she is. Big old soggy tits, big.
Okay. All right. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all for notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, and Tom M. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Shoutouts to Curry Kid, the most recent buyer of The Strategist Guide to Seduction. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I've also put a new supporter link for Buzzsprout. So if you're listening on the podcast, just click the description link to the podcast, and there you can see the support link for Buzzsprout. All right. You can also go to my Patreon and subscribe, patreon.com/theheliosblog. Shilling is done. Let's continue.
Mushy gut kind of thing. I think she's sexy, but if she came in not that and became that, I'd be like, bitch. Because the worst my girl could be is to call her, but no.
All right, we're gonna edit
If she lets herself slide, it shows that she thinks that she can.
you a little bit today, Patrice.
Go ahead.
So we got so many subjects still to do. Keith in New York. Keith.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey.
I actually disagree with Patrice because I think, based upon Chris Daughtry's character, he's not like us. I think he's going to be more of a stand-up guy and take the high road and stick with this girl. I don't know.
He's going to do that for the pressure of being a good guy, but I'm going to tell you, that guy does not have the muscles to deal with the pussy that's going to come his way.
It's going to fly at him.
He can't do
Hey,
that.
He's going to be swatting them like they're going to be all over him like gnats.
Aunt, let me ask you a question, because you've been married. I'm getting married next month, and I really think I need to get out of it. And I'm just wondering, how should I do this?
How should you? Look, I really don't have an honest answer for that, because I don't know. Wait a minute, I don't know you or the situation well enough, but I can tell you, just get out of it somehow. Don't go through a marriage just for the fuck of going through it, thinking, oh well, you know.
We got this really expensive place picked out, and it's going to cost me like over $20,000 to get out of it.
You know, it's not $20,000 to get out of it. Mere bag of shells, my friend. Mere bag of shells. Because you're gonna spend the $20,000 regardless, right? Whether you have them at wedding or not.
And what's your life
worth? And would have taken that deal.
Oh my God.
What's your life worth? Is it 20 G's or 20
What
G's?
is it? Dude, do you really not want to get married?
Well, I am so stressed out being in this relationship. I'm using an albuterol inhaler because I got stress-induced asthma.
And you're not even married yet.
Why are you in that relationship?
How long have you known her?
2 years.
2 years. Now, when was the engagement?
November of 04.
Of 04. Now, you're talking almost right after you met, or what happened?
Oh, no, we dated for a year.
Dated for a year?
Then we got engaged a year later.
Get engaged a year later, and you figured, wow, it's like, you know, a couple of years off. This is cool. Time goes slow. And then all of a sudden, now it's here, and you've been together. Now, what are the major problems that she's got or you have together that you don't want to get married?
Well, bottom line, she just doesn't get me, doesn't try to get me, and she's really super uptight, and she's one of those people who...
Is she in the room?
If she doesn't get... I'm in my office, I can't yell. If she doesn't get what she wants, the way she wants, when she wants it, she emotes like a 5-year-old.
So she's a disaster. Why are you with her? She has no emotional regulation. That's not a wife. Yeah, no. She's disrespectful. So don't marry her. Why are you even with her? Is the bedroom fun that good?
But, you know, she's one of those people that's so put together on the outside, the casual person who meets her thinks so she's so polished and put together, and that's what I fell for.
Where are you going to meet a bitch who's not like that? See, this is your fault, dude. You're not going to meet a girl who's not like that. That's why you just have to train this bitch. Your happiness. It's easy.
That's another thing as well. And but the problem is that training the girl should happen from the beginning of the relationship. You can't just, you know, wake up and train her. You had to have trained her for a long, long time to train out those behaviors that you didn't like.
I don't think this guy... How old are you?
38.
Oh, shit. Nigga, train this bitch, man. You're lazy.
No, you reach... First marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's waited so long. And you got brothers and sisters?
I got a 30-year-old sister.
Is she married?
No.
No. Okay. But you're feeling, I think you're feeling pressure.
But, dude, I've been feeling the pressure about this. I didn't know if I should propose to her, and something just said, just do it. And then I went and did it. And then every time we'd have another fight, you know, it got to the point where I'm like, next time we have a fight, I'm just going to break up with her. And, you know, actually what it was is I was the one who was...
This guy is so high-strung, he's miserable. This guy is high-strung and miserable.
Begging her not to break up with me every time we had a fight. And then it got to the point where the next time this happens, I'm not going to do it. And then I caught her off guard. And all of a sudden she backpedaled and decided she wants to be married to me. And now the one she's freaking out. And I just don't want to. I don't know what to do because I don't know where I'm going to go because we bought a house together.
Oh no!
Yeah, we bought a house.
Wait! You bought a house together. So are both your names on it?
No, just hers.
Just hers.
What? Why is just her name on the house? Disaster.
Oh, get out of there.
But you put the money up?
Yeah, we both did.
Wait. You're insane. Why is only her
You're telling
name?
me something I don't know now. I know I'm insane. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I figured you've been down this road.
But what? Bad credit? No credit?
Bad credit.
What happened?
White boy with bad credit. He's a real loser.
Now,
I know why, because the house was crumbelievable.
Crumbelievable. If you weren't planning to get married, that'd be fine and dandy.
Wow,
you're going to get married. Oh, my God.
You don't need our advice. The listeners are saying it for you. Every line is ringing saying, get out now.
Get out.
Run. Get out now. Run.
Dude, you have to figure it out. You only have a sister? You don't have no brothers?
Indeed.
No.
Damn it. You got any close friends?
I got a lot of them. They're all telling me the same thing.
Guys? Yeah. Maybe you need to work something out where... could she possibly be unfaithful?
Oh no, not at all. That's the furthest.
Would one of your guys be able to like maybe get her to have sex with him?
No.
Because that would be a great out.
And what's your name and where you're from?
Keith, you might have to tell her you're gay.
That's last resort, but you might have to just say, look, I live an alternative lifestyle. I thought this would change me.
Right? He's not going to argue that point. Look,
I can't believe it.
Disaster.
What is wrong
Now,
with you
Patrice
guys,
doesn't
man?
see this. Patrice sees it as he should train this one, but she's too far gone. It's a dog. No, she's a dog that shits on the rug and not a puppy anymore. How old is she?
She's 30, but, she's just... Yeah, she's so.
We're gonna have to bring back the relationship.
She's not a puppy anymore. You can't smack her and to put her rubber nose in the shit anymore.
All right, listen, we got to go just because there's someone standing by here.
I can't even imagine. But this is why you need to be strong before you get into a relationship, right? You need to already be the man that's, that other men want to be and other women want. You need to already be that man before you get into a relationship. Because if you're not, then that's the result, you see? The girl just gets worse and worse and worse over time, and there's nothing to do. Her behavior decays because you can't control it, because she doesn't want to control it.
That guy's punching out.
Yell at Patrice. Thanks, Steve. It's like
careful.
a bruised banana.
It is. It has places in it that's like, wow, it's soft.
Oh, man.
And it's like, look, I'm becoming faithful just out of necessity, but I still have to keep my focus on how to keep my girl how she is. It's
Right.
rules. It's rules and regulations.
That's right. Yep. Exactly.
And now this is what kind of got me earlier when we were talking over there was the whole hotel room thing.
Yeah.
Now you're in a relationship.
Yes.
That I completely cannot understand as being a relationship. We are worlds apart as far as relationships go. I don't think you're weird on this. I think a lot of people
we're going to
think
skip.
like you. I'm different.
We're going to skip this one because we've already listened to this one.
That's Elo.
Does a lot for the show.
Of course.
Break out of character for a second. Hey, Patrice was talking about relationships and girlfriends during the break. His analogy was amazing.
They're always hysterical, always unbelievable, yet completely true when it comes to Patrice. You are in your own little world as far as the world of romance goes, the world of love, the world of mating.
It's the world of animals.
Yeah,
just be an animal,
and you are,
and all you have to do is as an animal. What we do other than dolphins is we communicate, and you just communicate what you feel. My girlfriend's gaining a little weight. She said, "Will you leave me?" I said, "Yes."
I would have to, exactly.
Because I found you not fat, and if you get fat, see. Getting a girl who's already fat is different from watching your girl become fat. It's like buying an old car is vintage. Watching your car get old, get rid of that piece of mess. It's got miles on it, and let somebody else call it vintage. Dude, you getting rid of this vintage 94?
Now you're giving it to somebody who wants that.
Who wants that vintage, but I had my girl new off the shelf. She keep it polished.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Nothing shows respect more than your girl working to keep herself how she should be. If she's like, she needs to know that that is something that you value, that you prioritize, that's extremely important to you. And we might use the advice that Andrew Tate gave a few episodes ago, which is, if you see that things are slipping, then you can change how you have bedroom fun, for example. And she will see that everything's not all right on the Western Front, as it were. And she's going to freak out and want to change because she'll be afraid to lose you. You just have to make the bedroom fun lower and lower quality, like if you were, having very, very good bedroom fun with her, you remove some of the things that made her enjoy it, and she's going to get the message. Oh my Lord, he's not attracted to me anymore. And if she doesn't see you as alpha, well, then it's not going to work. But if she didn't see you as alpha, then there was no point in even being in that relationship in the first place.
New girl smell.
New girl smell.
Everything, right?
I don't want to watch her become what somebody else
I didn't
is
buy
already.
this car with a dented bumper.
That's right.
When I got it, it was a perfect bumper.
That's Patrice. All of it. So as he's saying this, I'm just laughing because he is the most like. I've never heard any guy actually speak like
Do
this.
your sneaker analogy. That brings it home.
Pretty much the same thing.
I know it's the same thing, but
I'm not. It's vintage. It's not vintage if you watch it become old. If you have it when it's from new to old, that is just a raggedy piece of garbage. But if I see some, you know what? Give the vintage to the Chinese people that want your old nights. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if my girl is saying to me, are you gonna leave? I'm like, I'm not mature enough because I am with you because you're a hot girl. If you become not hot, you become a fat girl, then I can go get a fat girl who functions being a fat girl.
Right, or he can get a girl who has more to offer, right? More value. Because that's the thing, at a certain point, if you're with a guy that's at a certain level, you need to provide value outside of your appearance. Now, of course, appearance is your primary agency. So if you lose it, then it's over, right? You have to maintain your appearance. But you have to maintain your appearance and also provide value outside of your appearance. Both. And maybe he'll stay.
She's vintage.
So when your sneakers get old, you throw them away and you get a brand new pair of sneakers.
Or what we do in the hood is you hang them over the telephone wire.
Yeah, what's that?
That's what I do to my girl if she gets too fat.
There's a bunch of girls just hung over telephone wires in the hood.
I would tie them together.
Patrice leaves and ties them together by the leg, throws them up there. They swing around a few times.
I'm not here to be mature like that. She serves a purpose. I love her, but she serves a purpose, man. Some fat girls like being fat. They move well fat. They know how to look good fat. She's a good-looking girl.
And those are for the guys that want the vintage.
That want vintage. Now, my girl, a fat version of my girl, she will walk out on the streets and somebody will pick her up in a second. But they don't realize she's vintage to them.
That they like that.
She's just an old fat bitch to me.
Yeah, I see what he's saying. He's saying that compared to when he got her, she's reduced in value, but some men are okay to settle for that.
So you just told your broad if she gains weight, she's out.
Oh, man.
I didn't tell her if she gains weight. She's gaining weight, and she asked me she's getting nervous. And I said, you should be absolutely nervous.
Right.
Wow.
You got balls.
That is...
There's so many guys listening right now going, I wish I had the balls to say that.
You should be nervous, and she knows it.
All right, well, picking up girls, made easy. Hey, so I'm a little tired today, and I kind of brought this up with Patrice before the show, and then Patrice said that he's really tired today as well. And your story is much more interesting than my horse S.
What?
With the argument with are you allowed to go there? Or with the chick and all that?
Yeah, I can go there. I definitely could go there.
Well, just tell people why you're a little tired today.
Well, me and my... I don't know if it's so fresh and it's so real too.
It's so fresh.
It's still fresh.
It's fresh.
Brand new stuff.
Yeah, because I've been trying to. My pickup line now is to any chick I go, look, me and my girlfriend are not seeing anybody.
That's pretty funny. That's a good pickup line. Me and my girlfriend aren't seeing anybody. It's you know what that's based on? It's based on the principle of social proof, right? So you're a guy that has a girl, therefore you're more attractive. And you use that to leverage getting another girl.
That is an interesting way to put it.
Me and my girlfriend, just to open line, me and my girlfriend are single. And what I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to stay, if this even sounds right, faithful.
Mm-hmm.
By, like, look, she's into that. So I'm just trying to, what I did is, like, what happens is anybody out there who's trying to get into threesomes, the protocol is that your girlfriend or your wife, she solicits women.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all want to do a little train thing with your wife, you solicit the guys. What's happening is when she's soliciting the women, she's realizing how dumb women are. Like she's a trooper. But she goes, other women must be like me. And women treat her like they treat a dude. Like, hey, how you doing? She's like, hey, I'm pretty, and would you like to? And they go, no, I don't. And she realized.
And you would think it would be easy because she's a girl.
She's a girl.
Yeah.
And she's starting to realize how annoying women are in terms of.
Exactly. And actually, girls that go for other girls, they know this intimately. It's much easier to get men than to get women. And women are very annoying to date. It's like that song. They're hot and they're cold. They're up and they're down. They're this and they're that. And on and on. Like, that's what it is.
Sex. So basically, I met a chick like 5 months ago and put a little work in. Now, we only talked like 3 times, but the first time I met her, I'm like, hey, look, why don't you come on with me and my girl? We're single. Bland. She's like, I can't. But she'll call me on the phone, and my girl got mad because why does this girl have your number? But I give my number out all the time. Like, if a chick, I'm very accessible. If people know me, a lot of people got my number. So it's like I say, here, you need to call me. Call me and find out when I work next. What happens is I then talk to this chick, and I say, look, she finally gives in a little bit. I said, go to my girl's job, and...
Oh, my God.
Yep.
There's so many problems
What could go wrong here?
with this story already, man.
Go to your girl's job.
I said, look, go to my girl's job and just go in and meet her. Because I understand, like, if you wanted me to sleep with you and you had a boyfriend, and I'd be like, ugh, oh, some strange dude. I don't know. And then I would want to meet the dude and say, okay, this dude's cool. We'll knock your wife up. Right. So I said to the girl, I said, it'd be cool for you to go and see her down her job. My girl's a trooper. I called my girl to say, hey, look, somebody's coming down to check you out, and see if you like her. So it was on. She almost got fired from a job because she went down and said she just went bananas. So we're arguing and trying to make sense of it all. And I'm telling her, look, if we're going to do a threesome, which we want to, we can't keep buying hookers. We're trying to find, what I'm trying to do is big love. You seen that show? That's what she's afraid of. See, she likes the hookers because it's like, bam, beat it, whore. But I'm trying to get a square broad to be our girlfriend. And I'm like, look, if I take you shopping, listen, baby, if I buy both of y'all panties, I'm going to buy you 4 and her 2. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, he's trying to have a wife and a mistress. The only problem is he's not a millionaire, right? No, he's not a 10 millionaire. If he was a 10 millionaire, he could probably get away with it. But he's only a 1 millionaire. And so, sadly, he can't get away with it. It depends on the amount of money that the guy has.
Just to keep.
You're still a little better than she.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna keep. She's gonna be. And I told her, I said, look, you are our girlfriend. And when people ask you, do you have? You say, no, I don't have a boyfriend. I have a couple. And
you are treading on some dangerous ground.
But by the end, logic wins, man, because she can't do it. Because she keeps playing around because she's frustrated about how dumb women are. And she thinks that since I set up the situation, that this opens up more for me to be spending time with this girl. But I'm like, even if you bring a chick in, I could spend time with this girl. So finally I end up telling her, look, I don't see other women. If I wanted to, first of all, I sent the broad down there to you. Do you?
Oh, well, of course. Then makes you the gentleman.
Yeah, exactly. That makes you the gentleman. Because he could have just slept with her, right? But he's trying to make it work. And because he's trying to make it work, he's ending up in so much drama.
Makes you the perfect gentleman in this whole thing.
Oh, well, it's all in the open. This is fine.
Oh, man, listen to me, man.
I sent the broad down there.
I sent her down.
We all understand what you're saying, but we also understand why the girl's not going to accept what you're saying.
My girl should be more understanding. It's like we're a team.
Look, the bottom line is, your girl, you're getting 100% more girl. She's getting 50% less guy.
Absolutely
That's
not.
right.
That is just the way it works.
And
Absolutely
4 panties compared to 2 is not going to keep her happy.
By the way, at least 50% less guy. That's the best she can do. Normally, it's probably going to be 25-75. 75 to the new chick.
You know what it is? Me and her get 50% more love for each other. And
for each other?
And our relationship gets 100%. So we're up 200%. Because
You're nuts.
Yeah, because when the man is winning, the woman is winning by, trickle down.
I'm trying to.
Me and her
it's
gonna,
like stock trades.
Me and her gonna love each other 50% more just because
there's someone else there.
The excitement and the thing.
Right.
And this girl gets 100% of a couple. This is our girlfriend, man. She's gonna hang out.
So you're looking for a longer term thing,
just a
with the
girlfriend.
same
Yes.
different girl.
So
instead of hookers or some one night stand thing, you could call her up, or she could call you and go, "Hey, let's go out, and then we'll all go back
out,
and."
Or maybe they become friends. And the thing is, what if I like her? She says, "What if I like her more than you?" I'm like, "What?"
That'd be great if they both dumped you. That would make me so happy. They both just said, "You know what? You suck."
Like, why are we with this guy? We love you.
What's really funny is actually women don't dump men that do this. The irony is that they don't. Because she knows without a doubt that he's a winner when she knows that he can get other girls, right?
Each other. We love each other, but then they'll just be walking around like two fruitcakes with their heads bobbling. They get no guidance.
Funny. All right. We're going to end the video there. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit all the notifications. Drop me a donation like Hunter M, Adrian R, and Tom M. Buy my books at bit.ly/heliosbooks. Shout out to Curry Kid, the most recent person to buy The Strategist Guide to Seduction. I really do appreciate it. I've also left a Buzzsprout follower link. So if you want to support me on Buzzsprout for the podcast listeners, just click more in the video description. Sorry, in the podcast description, and you can scroll down and you can see it under support the show. All right. And you could, of course, go to my Patreon and subscribe as well. Thank you so much for listening, guys, especially if you listen to the end. I really do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.